Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my hope that this video is going to find you in good health. Yesterday, the One Kenya Alliance leadership, led by Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, met with Moses Kuria. That meeting is significant, politically speaking, because you all know that on Saturday, President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga held joint NDCs for their political parties, Jubilee and ODM. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka attended the Jubilee NDC, but Kalonzo boycotted the ODM NDC. We also know that Karua failed to attend both the Jubilee NDC and the ODM NDC. And yesterday they met with Moses Kuria. What was the objective of that particular meeting? In this video today, I want us to look into the objective of One Kenya Alliance leadership meeting with Moses Kuria. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please just take a second or two, click the subscribe button, so that next time you produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue. Thank you guys for your support. The only request I make is to give this particular video thumbs up. Now let us go to Moses Kuria's Facebook page and read what he updated about that meeting. Moses Kuria is saying, "Today I was hosted by my good friends from the One Kenya Alliance, led by His Excellency Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Wiper, Honorable Karua of NARC Kenya, Cyrus Jirongo of UDP, and KANU Executive Director George Wainaina representing Gideon Moi. They invited Chama Kazi and myself to join the One Kenya Alliance. Whereas we share many ideals between Chama Kazi and Oka, we agreed to work together. We agreed, just listen to that, we agreed to work together as long as Oka is not joining Azimio coalition, which is incompatible with myself and Chama Kazi Party. We will hold a follow-up meeting on Wednesday, March, to agree on the way forward." Now, the fact that Gideon Moi never attended this meeting is also significant, although he was represented by his representative, just like Karua was also represented by her representative. The truth of the matter is that this meeting is causing headache for President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga. After the meeting at Kasarani and the meeting in at KICC, the NDC meetings, it was expected that the next day, these gentlemen were going to have a mega rally somewhere in, was it in Kamkunji grounds? That was yesterday. So that meeting never took place. The other thing which was supposed to happen is that in the next 1 week, the Azimio candidate was supposed to be unveiled. Again, that was postponed to 2 weeks. So what is happening to Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka? One Kenya Alliance leadership already split. Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula left and joined Ruto. So the rest who remained managed, that is Gideon Moi, Kalonzo Musyoka, managed to bring on board Cyrus Jirongo and Karua. If you've been following the politics of this country very closely, Karua at some point was actually appointed as the spokesperson for the larger Mount Kenya region, speaking for Moses Kuria, speaking for Mwangi Kiunjuri, and speaking for William Kabogo, and who else? And I think Justin Muturi. So far, Justin Muturi is also opposed to Azimio. Her talks are actually directed towards or leaning towards William Ruto's camp. But why was this meeting convened? Based on Moses Kuria's Facebook page, Moses Kuria is not keen on joining Azimio. From where I am, there's no line between One Kenya Alliance leadership and Azimio. But Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is keen on being on the ballot. I'm told reliably that the leadership from Ukambani region, led by Mutula Kilonzo, Daniel Manzo, and Enoch Wamboa, are piling on Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka not to give in to any pressure. Because according to them, the ODM party really mistreated Kalonzo Musyoka when they unleashed Edwin Sifuna to attack Kalonzo Musyoka. But let us not get into all those for now. Let us try and concentrate on the objective of this meeting. What was the objective of this particular meeting? Number one, I think the One Kenya Alliance leadership are trying to raise their profiles. They want to raise their stakes so that when they're on the table negotiating in Azimio, they will be negotiating from the point of strength. What I don't know is whether time is still on their side. But the truth of the matter is that assuming this meeting was not there, because now what they've done now, they've brought on board Moses Kuria. So which means they're still consolidating more people. And according to the statement which they issued yesterday, I'm just trying to get it from my friend Okango, who is now there. Okango Sombe, yes, I've got it. The press statement is saying, the press statement they released yesterday is saying, press release by One Kenya Alliance. One Kenya Alliance is a coalition that seeks to offer inclusive leadership that is responsive to the needs of the people. These ideals continue to attract political formations with which we share the vision of a united nation anchored on the rule of law and equitable development. As a result, we continue to receive requests from various political formations that have expressed interest in joining us. So according to this, Moses Kuria is willing to join them. And it says, therefore, in the spirit of inclusivity, we have rescheduled the official unveiling of Oka Coalition, as well as signing of coalition agreement that was scheduled for tomorrow to a later date this week, so as to accommodate new partners. We would I think there's a mistake there. Maybe we would wish to reassure the public and our supporters that we remain committed to our cause for a just, inclusive, and prosperous nation. Okango spokesperson. Now, based on that statement, it means that these guys were supposed to sign an agreement today. It has been postponed. Why? Because Moses Kuria is also coming on board. And what about Azimio? Because Moses Kuria is saying for him, Azimio is not important. So I think these guys are just trying to raise their profiles. Remember, so far, ODM as a political party has not received or has not signed any coalition agreement with any other party. All these other parties are signing with Jubilee. All of them have signed to enter into Azimio via Jubilee, which means ODM party is being isolated. As much as the president is keen on handing over the presidency to Raila, Raila is being isolated. But One Kenya Alliance leadership tapping into Moses Kuria is basically to raise their profile so that when they negotiate, they'll be negotiating from a point of strength. That's number one. Number two, there's a strong feeling within Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka supporters that he can actually become a third force. Their calculations is that if did I talk of Musalia Mudavadi? If Musalia Mudavadi just crossed that, I'm talking of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. There's a strong feeling within Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka's camp that One Kenya Alliance leadership can actually pursue a third force. And that if they are careful and strategic, then they can even, during that third force, during the elections, they can push Raila Odinga to number 3. Their calculation is that Karua and Moses Kuria can actually deliver for them some votes in the larger Mount Kenya region. Then they believe that Kalonzo Musyoka on his own They are now Mount Kenya region, they are undecided, who are not comfortable with Ruto and who are not comfortable with Raila. Those can also vote for One Kenya Alliance. And then Rift Valley, they believe the same. And if you add to Kambani, and they give someone running mate from the larger Mount Kenya region, they believe that they can actually form a third force. So that idea of third force is getting into the head of Kalonzo Musyoka, because already he's been identified as the presidential candidate. So let us wait and see whether they will stick to that. The third thing I'm seeing here is the rebirth of Jimmy Wanjigi through Moses Kuria. You know, Jimmy Wanjigi had a mission. And Jimmy Wanjigi's mission in One Kenya Alliance movement was to prevent Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka from joining Raila Amolo Odinga. Simple. That failed. And Jimmy Wanjigi did not succeed in that because of Gideon Moi resistance. So we are seeing another Jimmy Wanjigi coming through the back door. And that Jimmy Wanjigi is none other than Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria has already announced that he's not going to run for the presidency, but he's going to run for the Kiambu gubernatorial seat. So as a gubernatorial candidate, Moses Kuria will not have enough time to campaign for Kalonzo Musyoka. That's the fact. But now he's coming and he's going to pile pressure. Let us just look at One Kenya Alliance. There is Gideon Moi, there is Jirongo. Those ones will go for Raila. Then now there's Musalia, there's Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, then there's Karua, and now they are adding Moses Kuria. So when these guys will be voting, where do you think Moses Kuria will cast his vote for? In favor of Kalonzo, or against, he will vote against joining One Kenya Alliance leadership or movement. Sorry, vote against joining the Azimio alliance. So if if Kalonzo can vote against, Karua can vote against, Moses Kuria against, they'll have their way. So basically, he has a mission of stopping Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka at all cost from joining Raila Amolo Odinga. Number 4, in my view, is the running mate. I think Raila Odinga and President Uhuru Kenyatta had agreed on a running mate. That running mate was going to come from the larger Mount Kenya region. Although we don't have a name, but we can always speculate the potential. Now, these guys are coming as One Kenya Alliance leadership. And they are coming out very strongly. But their demand is one running mate. Kalonzo Musyoka is keen on that running mate. If it's not going to be Kalonzo Musyoka and you are saying that, okay, it has to be from the larger Mount Kenya region, now they have the option. Martha Karua is there. Moses Kuria is there. So let us wait and see how this whole thing is going to unfold. And number 5, in my view, is that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is actually just playing harder to get. By playing hard to get, the value will go up. And I was reading, someone was posting that probably the amount they agreed has not been, I don't know, but the truth is now playing harder to get. And I want to pose a question to you. Is there any scheme to split One Kenya Alliance? I'm not ruling out that possibility. The truth of the matter is that One Kenya Alliance leadership has Jirongo and Gideon. Those ones will go with President Uhuru Kenyatta. In fact, Jirongo is going to benefit more. I'm told he wants to run for the Kakamega gubernatorial seat. If I were him, I would not. I'll focus on presidential campaigns and then I get ministerial appointment. So Jirongo is positioning himself. Gideon Moi is also positioning himself. What about Karua? Karua missed the KICC event. She missed the Kasarani event. Karua also missed the press statement by One Kenya Alliance leadership where they indicated their willingness to work with the Azimio. What about Moses Kuria? So it's going to be very interesting. Let us wait and see how everything is going to unfold. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day. Bye-bye.